been a while. It's been a week or I got a cookie. I got this cookie, the Reese. That's the Reese's cup in the middle, and the Oreo on the outside. So I'm gonna get into this because man, I took that thumbnail and I was like holding on to it and I put it back and I was like, man, that sounds good right now. Even though it's 9:30 in the morning, it doesn't matter. We can have an Oreo anytime we want, right? And this is a limited edition. I don't think they're gonna make it forever. So we got the last box at Target. I think they still have them though. But we're gonna get into this, and then we're gonna get into some other topics. So let's try this. Definitely Oreo crunch. I don't taste the peanut butter so much. The Reese cup. A little. It's like a little hint. Let me try another bite though. Mm. A little bit sweet, but just a very hint. It's not really. It doesn't really taste like Reese cup. I can taste the peanut butter, but not so much like the Reese cup part, like the chocolatey. And it's not real like strong. It tastes more like an Oreo, but still good. Um, I'd still rather have just a regular Reese cup or just a regular Oreo. I'm into like the classics for the most part. If I was gonna rate that on a 1 to 10, I'll probably give it a probably 6.5, 6.5. Not great, not terrible. So, but that's that. So, why did I come up with this topic? Well, I like doing food reviews. I like going different places. I like trying to do stuff I don't always do. I always go back and forth like, should I bring up any topics like political? Should I bring up any topics that are like controversial? I have another channel, YouTube channel. It's Sobriety, but I formed this channel last year, February. Made quite a few videos for the first few months, then kind of took the summer off and then started back up in the fall. And it's just I wasn't sure. I wanted to focus more on that other channel, but for this channel, it's my goal here is to like bring uplifting things to the community. We spend so much time scrolling on our phones, use like just kind of, I wouldn't say it's like useless time. It's fine for 5 minutes or whatever, but we're inundated with so much stuff. For me personally, I use Facebook pretty much all the time. YouTube I use, but I would say Facebook is like, as far as for joy, like for pleasure, I would say Facebook. I'm on there like 90% of the time, like 90-10, if I'm not making content for my other channel or this channel. But I go back and forth every now and then. Like, should I bring up anything that's political or controversial or anything like mental health wise or faith wise or any of these things? And I end up coming back to no, like this channel is a way for us to get away from that, from the everyday like news and the topics of the day that are just like they're stressful. They bring us down. And like I said, when I'm on Facebook, and I'm on there a lot because I have a group, a sobriety group for my other channel on there. So I'm on there a lot, but it's not just for that. And I use that as an excuse sometimes. But man, we're inundated with so much garbage on there, right? I mean, it's like you can like X out of it. You don't have to see it, but once we see it, we can't like unsee it. So I would say like 9 out of 10 of these things I wouldn't normally see if I wasn't on there. So when I started this channel, my ultimate goal is to travel, to go places that are like outside of where I live, and experience those places, but also take you guys along with me on that. Most of the places I go, like around where I am, I like I've been there, so it's not like it's anything like that's new and like it's still exciting, but it's not like it's anything that's new to me. But it's new to it might be new to you, it might be new to the channel. So I feel like it's cool and it's worth it to do that. So like yesterday we went back to the Dollar Tree, my daughter and we got a one of those Reese Cup ice creams I did the short on last month, and those are pretty good. And of course, it's not really Dollar Tree anymore; it's $1.25 tree or more. Uh, they've got the other stuff now that's like 3, 4, $5. So it's kind of ceasing being the Dollar Tree, and that's fine. I haven't made a video on that, but I do plan on probably making some more videos on the shopping stuff. Definitely because we're in Halloween now, so I'll be definitely going to Spirit Halloween. I made a video last year and I put it on my other channel because I didn't have this channel yet. But good morning, Indian Rail Tech. Good morning. I assume that's like a train rail train company. So I do plan on going to some places for Halloween time. So I mentioned last week that I was going to be going to Terror on Tilson. I did a short on that. I mentioned that I'll probably be going to Spirit Halloween, and when I make that video this year, I'll be able to post it on this forum, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. I did the Target thing. Now, the stuff that I put on here doesn't seem to like go really quickly. Like the impressions, um, in your country, there's night, but good morning. So it's night there. It's morning here. We're looking at 9:42 a.m. here. Um, So yeah, I'm just curious. I love it. I love to see that there's people from different places in the world coming onto this channel, onto YouTube. That's one of the coolest parts about being on YouTube is that it brings like people together. And I actually thought last night or the night before I started reading up on 10 o'clock at night. Okay. So where are you? What country? Um, I was looking at Patreon. Anybody familiar with Patreon? It's a place where creators can go. It's similar to YouTube, but it's not the same in the sense that you get paid from AdSense. It's more like subscription based. So you find like a you find a niche and then you make that content and then people pay to subscribe to your channel. Which if you are a big enough YouTuber, like I just became monetized on my sobriety channel a couple months ago, and I'm just now going to be getting my first pay on there. Not a lot of money, probably $100 with taxes out. Some of my videos, my one video is probably 80% of that, and but that's okay. I mean, I didn't get into it to make money. I got into it to help people uh, live a better life, live alcohol free. But that's not what this channel is about. Like I said, this channel is kind of a way to get away from all the nonsense in the world. When I and I'll just say briefly, when I first quit drinking, I started to learn about myself more, and I spent a long time in addiction, and that played a central role in my life. It plays my recovery. I've been 5 years alcohol free, so my recovery plays an important role in this. Like I spent time fixing what was broken, but it wasn't easy, and I still get bogged down, like I said, in things that aren't healthy for me. I think a lot of us do that, especially just the social media in general. Like, I'm not saying that I don't have other issues or other problems, but like the social media thing, the Facebook and stuff like that, man, it's just like it sucks away my time. And this year I picked up reading. I actually picked up reading last year. I read the Bible cover to cover. This year I'm still reading scripture, but I'm incorporating that like maybe like 10 or 15 minutes a day instead of like the full on thing every single day, all week, all year. I'm reading books, I'm reading novels now. My favorite author right now is Frida McFadden. She writes like thrillers, and mystery kind of things, and I'm into that. And I've read like 7 or 8 of her books already, and I've read. My goal was to read a book a month this year. They're just simple reads. I mean, they're like 400 pages, but they're like not hard reads, not hard to understand, not hard to follow. And if I really sat down and read a book, one of her books, it'd probably take me a couple days. Um, so it's not hard, but I end up like stretching that out for a couple weeks because, like, I have other things I got to do. I have work, I have my YouTube channels, I have uh, my daughter's in school, and so I got to work with her on making sure she's ready for everything and prepared. But all those things, they go hand in hand, and that my recovery, I've so the book reading is part of this whole thing. Every year I make a New Year's resolution. Uh, it's not always something that I know right away. I might go in like a week or two into the new year, but I think, man, I want to do this. And this year it was like I don't want to sit there and scroll all day. So when I start to notice myself doing that, I pick up that physical copy of that book, and I started out by buying the physical books, but I'm running out of space for that. So I end up I can get all those books at the library. I put them on hold. Sometimes they have to order them from another facility. I get it, and I read it and I take it back, and that's that. But anyway, to move on to the next thing. So that's what this channel is about. It's about expanding on what we like to do. It's looking at entertainment. It's looking at food, uh, travel. It's going to be like a vlog style. And I know that there's anyway from what I've read on YouTube that vlogging it takes a particular kind of person, I guess, to do that. But I that's fine. Like, I'm not looking to make this thing like go right off the bat. And yeah, it would be nice if that could happen. But my goal really is to build a community where you guys are not only entertained, but you're learning of places to go, things to try, things to and get and kind of an escape from that everyday uh those everyday realities that are just like frustrating and annoying. And I'm not going to get into that here. And so that's my goal for this, is to have a good time, entertain, but also have you guys interact, have a community. And maybe I'll build another group on Facebook for this channel, and we can have dialogue there too. But yeah, so that's my goal. I hope you guys are having a great day. For those of you that stuck around being here, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Let me know in the comments what topics you guys want me to talk about. If there's anything in particular you guys want me to go into detail about, or if you're curious about anything in particular. But yeah, like I said, stay tuned for some of the Halloween stuff coming up, because, man, that's going to be fun. I love Halloween. I'm really getting into it. Somebody suggested on my live stream the other day that they liked hot cider, apple cider. He puts whiskey in his, and of course I'm a non-drinker, but that's fine. But I just warm it up, and yeah, I like it hot. I like it. I like it like that. So, man, it's a kind of I like different tea and stuff like that too. Fall tea. I have like a apple cinnamon one that I like. But you don't get the sugar. You can put some sugar in there, but yeah, that's what I'm getting into right now. Halloween is awesome. I love it. I do love Christmas, but at the same time, like, there's nothing like Halloween. It just feels like it. You got the leaves falling. You got, and let me flip this around and show you guys what I'm looking at here. Can I? Oh, there we go. Flip it around. Boom. not quite uh, not quite fallen down. I mean, not quite fallen all the way down yet, but that's what I'm looking at. And next month, well, it's only like 12 days from now, a couple weekends, I'll be going to up north Michigan. I've always wanted to go for some reason, like to the East Coast, in particular, like Connecticut or like New Hampshire during the fall time. It just looks and it looks appealing to me. The vibes look like it's an awesome place to be for fall, and not to mention the colors. So that would be something I'd love to do in the future. So maybe next year, but for the most part, I'm doing things that are within driving distance, 4 or 5 hours. I haven't been in a plane in gosh, like 10 years now. And I don't know that I love traveling by plane anymore. What do you guys feel about that? You guys like traveling on planes? It used to be fun. Like it used to be, you get on it and it's just, you breeze right through security. You wait an hour, you get on your plane, you go, and the prices were better. You got the snack car. I don't know if they still do that or not, but it just seemed like it was more entertaining back in the day. Oh man, Barbara, you almost crashed. Jeez, I'd like to hear more about that. Um, yeah, the worst I've ever experienced was like turbulence. Look up New Orleans flights and make emergency landing in Pensacola. Okay, yeah, I'll look that up. Um, but yeah, I do remember I actually flew down to New Orleans when I was like 17. We were there for St. Patty's Day on Bourbon Street, and of course I was underage, so I couldn't really partake in the drinking and stuff. But that didn't stop me from having a good time. But yeah, I remember flying over the. I remember flying over Louisiana and seeing like the what do you call that, the swampy areas, um, and thinking, man, what if we crash in this swampy area and get eaten up by alligators? That's kind of what I used to think. And I would ask my mom because my mom was more scared in airplanes than I was, and I would just joke around like, and I said that as a joke. I was terrible, man. But uh, but yeah, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you survived that. That would be scary, and yeah, and I don't really like. I don't really. I'm glad you found the humor in that. Um, I don't like really going on. It's not that I'm scared of planes or anything like that. Um, do I think about that going over bridges? Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, when I was going over the Mackinac Bridge last year in northern Michigan, I did not feel comfortable going over that bridge. It's windy. Um, it's unsteady because I don't know what grates they use on there, but like it makes your tires wobble. And so I was going back and forth. So man, I was white knuckling it across that bridge that entire time. And had I been doing this channel at that time, I would have posted that video on here. But I may do another one next year. But I posted it on my other channel. But yeah, not I don't like going. Actually, I'm less scared of going on planes, which I don't have any fear of, than going over like say the Mackinac Bridge or any bridge like that. So there's certain things about heights that bother me and others that don't. It's really weird. I'll go on any amusement park ride with no problem for the most part. I've been on a couple that I really didn't like that I won't go back on, but for the most part, those heights don't really get to me. But yeah, I don't like that, and but yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe I'll end up, some of the places that I want to go. There's no choice but to fly, especially if it's going to be like overseas. But I do want to take like a driving trip, like a 2 week trip out west, United States, and make that like an all driving trip. I don't see that happening for a while. Like I said, I have a daughter that's she's in middle school, so I don't see that happening. Um, so you're done with planes 100%. I mean, I don't blame you. Depending on how that was, I'll look that up. But yeah, that not fun. So yeah. But yeah, the stuff I'll do is going to be within driving distance. And like I said, check out next in the next couple weeks the video I'll be posting for the Up North Michigan fall tour and some of the Halloween stuff and things like that. So, but yeah, have a great day, everybody. And yeah, try to get outside, try to do things that you enjoy doing. If you find yourself getting bogged down in all the topics of the day, the nonsense, uh, you know, comment, let me know how you're doing, what I can make that's gonna be uplifting for you guys. That's why I'm here. And yeah, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for the comments, Barbara, and everybody else who commented. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon.